Augmented reality, where you can mix the reality, like videos or real images, etc., with digital information, and how you can link those two environments completely, where you can, for example, do an anatomy without having to go into or to do incisions and things like that. So it can take the reality but augment it with additional layer of digital information and link those two environments that are normally very separated, but they can link together. Chatbots, another term that you will hear probably a lot about it if you are not already doing it. It's a merge about two terms. Chat, we know all those chat tools, and bot is coming from robot. So it's a robot chat, meaning it's a tool or it's a technology that can create some sort of interaction and a machine that can respond to you in a way just by talking to the machine while you type or you talk. So you can type something in a chat, and then automatically the machine will respond to you because the machine will able to understand what you are saying. So you can say anything. What is the temperature today? So the machine will understand that you are inquiring about the temperature. And of course, we have all this functionality now in our phones in this, what you call the virtual assistant, where you speak with the phone, like Siri, for example, of iPhone, and the same for Android. And it has, again, a lot of very high potential application in the health domain. Supervised learning is another way the way we train the machine. There are different ways to train the machine. One of the way is called supervised learning, where we provide the training data sets. We say, you can build up your model by giving you the training set. For example, we have a list of patients with those conditions, and then we can say those patients, this one had this condition, this one doesn't have this condition, etc., etc. And the machine can use this data set to train and create or identify the model that links between. Once the model is identified, then the machine in the next iteration will be able to detect and identify the conditions from any input data. So those are terms that apply for artificial intelligence in general. So now, how this applies for the area of health, and how this can be indeed a potential game changer for health. In that sense, ITU had put a primer, a paper. It's called AI for Health Primer, which is like 2-3 pages that we give you in like, if you read it in 10-15 minutes, you will have, a primer, what is, and you will understand what are the main terms and what does it mean, etc. And this primer, we have put it on the USBs that you will receive at the end of your workshop, which you can read later on to get a very basic sense about what is AI for health and what is the potential. So, so basically, what we were trying to explain, that as I mentioned, is AI is basically is this number of technologies that come together to create this ability for the machine to understand and think like humans. I probably mentioned many of those. What I want to highlight here basically is that in the way those machines can run, they can approach to a large extent, if not even surpassing the human accuracy. And in many cases, the accuracy that are coming from out of those AI algorithms are extremely accurate. Just to give you a quick example of how those AI can extremely be powerful is a recent technology that has been developed by a company. It's called AlphaZero. The company is DeepMind, but the technology itself, or the solution, is AlphaZero. And basically, this algorithm is able to train itself. So basically, and they apply it for the chess player, how to play check. And the algorithm were able to, in 4 hours only, or less than 24 hours, learn itself how to play check and beat it, the most advanced computer program that play check that has been based on millions or huge